One of the tools we've created in California is the Self-Exclusion program, and that's a program where patrons can bar themselves from card rooms within California. So there are many different gambling entities within California, but the Self-Exclusion program doesn't apply to all of those entities within California. So we have lotteries, we have horse race tracks, we have the California card rooms, and we have the tribal casinos. The state self-exclusion program only applies to the card rooms. So what happens if a person is a problem gambler and they're at a card room, they have key employees who are trained to speak to the problem gambler and ask them if they're interested in the self-exclusion program. So one of the places a person can sign up for the self-exclusion program is at the actual card room. And there's a form that they would sign out giving their identification information, and then they sign a bunch of disclosures saying that, you know, I'm not going to come back into the casino. If I'm found back in the casino, I know that I'm going to be escorted out of the casino. And if I win any money and you find out that I was from the self-exclusion program, those monies are confiscated and sent to the Office of Problem Gambling Gambling Addiction Program Fund. So the confiscated funds end up helping the Office of Problem Gambling in administering new services back to those patrons. And the self-exclusion program for a patron is not an end-all be-all. It's not something that always works. It's very difficult for the card room to enforce the self-exclusion program because there could be tens of thousands of people walking through the door of, say, Commerce Casino every day. And when those people are walking through the door, there's no way that security can identify that one person every single time. Self-exclusion has different time periods. It can be for 1 year, for 5 years, or for a lifetime. The interesting thing is that in California, over 60% of the people are lifetime enrollees into the self-exclusion program. So one of the good things about self-exclusion as a therapist, it can be a tool for you also. You can download the form from the internet, from the Office of Problem Gambling website, www.problemgambling.ca.gov, and once you do that, you can fill out the form with the person. It can be notarized, sent into the Department of Justice, and they distribute it to the card rooms. So it's a great tool to use. If a person is, you know, wishy-washy and they're not sure if they really want to be excluded, you can say, hey, try it for a year. And after that year, it's automatic. The person could go right back into the card rooms and start gambling. They don't have to do anything after that year. If they wanted to re-sign up, then they could do that for an additional 5 years or the lifetime period.